3 nuts to avoid after 60, and 3 you should eat every week. Did you know that eating the wrong kind of nut, even just once a week, could quietly take years off your life? Meanwhile, the right nuts could help protect your brain, your heart, and your joints as you age. Here's the surprising truth. Researchers at Harvard tracked over 120,000 adults for several decades. They found that seniors who regularly consumed the wrong types of nuts had a higher risk of stroke, memory loss, and irregular heart rhythms. But those who made smarter choices saw reduced risks of Alzheimer's, diabetes, and even arthritis. And that's not all. According to the National Institutes of Health, one of the most common snack nuts on supermarket shelves has been linked to increased inflammation and a greater risk of cognitive decline in older adults. That's why in this video, we'll reveal the 3 nuts you should absolutely avoid and the 3 you must eat if you want to stay sharp, mobile, and independent well into your golden years. Be sure to stick around until the end, because the #1 nut to avoid is hidden in plain sight on nearly every grocery store shelf, and most people have no idea how dangerous it can be, especially for seniors. Before we begin, drop a comment below and let us know. Where are you watching from? How old are you? And what's your favorite nut? We read and reply to every comment, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more science-backed health tips for thriving after 60. Now let's get started. 3. Hazelnuts, a secret brain booster. Hazelnuts might not be as popular as almonds or walnuts, but for seniors, they're nutritional gold. 1 ounce of hazelnuts delivers a whopping 86% of your daily vitamin E needs, a critical antioxidant that protects your cells from damage caused by oxidative stress. Think of vitamin E as a bodyguard for your brain and organs, especially as you age. A University of Oregon study found that older adults who ate hazelnuts regularly showed significant improvements in memory and problem-solving. That's thanks in part to a powerful form of vitamin E called alpha-tocopherol, which crosses the blood-brain barrier more effectively than synthetic supplements. Hazelnuts are also rich in folate, a B vitamin that becomes even more important with age. Low folate levels can increase homocysteine, a compound linked to heart disease and cognitive decline. In one study of adults over 65, eating hazelnuts just 3 times a week reduced homocysteine levels by 23%. And don't overlook magnesium, another senior essential mineral. As we age, magnesium absorption decreases, but your need for it increases. Hazelnuts deliver about 20% of your daily magnesium per ounce, supporting blood pressure, blood sugar control, and hundreds of essential bodily functions. Bonus, hazelnuts are easier to chew and digest than many harder nuts, making them a great option for aging teeth and sensitive stomachs. 2. Pecans, the anti-inflammatory powerhouse. Pecans may not be the trendiest nut, but for those over 60, they are absolutely essential. They boast the highest antioxidant content of any tree nut, even more than walnuts. Their ORAC, oxygen radical absorbance capacity, score is an impressive 17,940, making them champions at neutralizing aging free radicals. A Loma Linda University study of 500 seniors found that regular pecan consumption measurably reduced cellular aging markers over 3 years. What makes pecans even more powerful is their balanced fatty acid profile, which supports a healthy inflammatory response, a critical factor for aging bodies. Chronic low-grade inflammation is at the root of many age-related conditions, including arthritis and heart disease. In fact, seniors who ate pecans daily for 8 weeks experienced a 33% drop in inflammation markers, like C-reactive protein, according to the Journal of Nutrition. Pecans also shine in the heart health department. They're rich in plant sterols, compounds that help block the absorption of cholesterol in your gut. A University of Georgia study found that just 1.5 ounces of pecans a day reduced bad LDL cholesterol by 26% and raised good HDL cholesterol, all without the side effects of statins. Plus, they're a strong source of manganese for bone support, copper to help prevent anemia, and digestive-friendly fibers that promote gut health, something that becomes more important with every passing year. 1. Chestnuts, the unsung hero of senior nutrition. Here's where things get interesting. Chestnuts are completely unlike any other nut. While most nuts are high in fat, chestnuts are low-fat and primarily composed of complex carbohydrates, making them much easier on aging digestive systems. They also provide 35% of your daily vitamin C needs, a rarity for nuts. Vitamin C is vital for collagen production, immune defense, and iron absorption, yet many older adults don't get enough. Chestnuts also contain high levels of B vitamins, especially B6 and folate, supporting cognitive function and energy metabolism. In Japan, where chestnuts are a traditional staple, seniors who eat them regularly score better on cognitive tests and report higher daily energy levels. What makes chestnuts especially valuable for aging bodies is their potassium content, even higher than bananas. Potassium helps regulate blood pressure and muscle function, both critical as you get older, especially if you're on medications that deplete potassium. Chestnuts are also a good source of copper, which supports red blood cell production and tissue repair, and contain antioxidants like gallic acid and ellagic acid, which have been shown to fight cellular aging. They're soft, easy to chew, and gentle on the gut, making them one of the most senior-friendly superfoods you can eat. They can be roasted until soft and creamy, making them incredibly easy to chew and digest, even for those with dentures or sensitive teeth. Chestnuts are also remarkably versatile. You can grind them into flour for baking, stir them into soups and stews, or enjoy them as a naturally sweet, satisfying snack. Their gentle sweetness curbs cravings without causing the blood sugar spikes that come from processed treats. In fact, in Mediterranean regions where chestnuts are a dietary staple, researchers have found that older adults who eat them regularly enjoy lower rates of diabetes and better blood sugar control. One of the most unique benefits of chestnuts is their resistant starch, which acts as a natural prebiotic. That means it feeds the beneficial bacteria in your gut, bacteria that play a critical role in digestion, immunity, and even mental health. For seniors whose gut health often declines with age, this is an incredibly valuable boost. Now let's talk about the nuts you might want to avoid, especially after 60. Number 3. Sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds may seem like a harmless, even healthy snack. After all, they're everywhere, from salad toppers and trail mixes to convenient little packs at the checkout line. But for seniors, they come with a set of hidden risks that are often overlooked. The biggest concern? Their high omega-6 fat content. While omega-6s are technically essential, most people, especially older adults, are already consuming far too much of them, and not nearly enough omega-3s. This imbalance fuels chronic, low-grade inflammation, the kind that quietly damages arteries, stiffens joints, and can even speed up memory loss. Researchers have found that diets high in omega-6 and low in omega-3 can double the risk of heart disease and certain cancers. And that's not the only red flag. Once shelled and roasted, the fats in sunflower seeds become highly unstable. They oxidize quickly, producing harmful compounds called aldehydes. These toxins can sneak into the bloodstream, creating even more inflammation and cellular damage. For seniors, whose liver function tends to slow down with age, this toxic load becomes much harder to manage. And it gets worse. Many sunflower seeds are heavily salted or flavored, which means they're packed with hidden sodium. Bad news for older adults trying to manage blood pressure. Some also contain acrylamide, a chemical byproduct formed during high-temperature roasting that has been linked to an increased cancer risk. On a more practical note, sunflower seeds can also get lodged in dental work or gums, leading to infections and gum issues that are much harder to treat in later life. And flavored varieties can cause unpredictable blood sugar spikes, which is especially risky for seniors managing diabetes. Number 2. Bitter almonds, wild almonds. Unlike the sweet almonds you're used to, bitter almonds, also known as wild almonds, are a serious health hazard, especially for seniors. These nuts contain a natural compound called amygdalin, which converts to cyanide in the human body. Yes, that's cyanide. While younger people may be able to detoxify small amounts, aging kidneys and livers struggle to eliminate it effectively. As few as 20 bitter almonds can trigger severe symptoms in an older adult, and 50 can be fatal. The problem? Taste buds naturally dull with age, making it harder to detect the bitter warning flavor. And some seniors may unknowingly purchase bitter almonds from specialty or international markets, mistaking them for regular ones. Worse still, medications like statins, blood pressure pills, or blood thinners, commonly taken by older adults, can reduce the liver's ability to process toxins. This combination of age and medication magnifies the danger. In one documented case in Germany, a 68-year-old woman experienced extreme symptoms after eating just 20 bitter almonds. She thought they were regular almonds bought from a natural food shop. If you ever taste an almond that seems unusually bitter, stop immediately and seek medical advice. Bitter almonds are banned for sale in the US for good reason, but they can still show up in imported goods or homemade remedies. For seniors, there's no safe amount. Number 1. Pumpkin seeds. Often marketed as a superfood, pumpkin seeds, also known as pepitas, can be surprisingly problematic for older adults. The primary issue is phytates. These natural compounds bind to important minerals like calcium, iron, and zinc, making it harder for your body to absorb them. As we age, our mineral absorption is already declining, so pumpkin seeds can quietly worsen deficiencies in nutrients that are critical for bone strength, energy, and immune function. Pumpkin seeds also contain plant estrogens, which mimic the hormone estrogen. For seniors, especially those with hormone-sensitive conditions or on hormone-based medications, this can create hormonal imbalances and interfere with treatment. Even the fats in pumpkin seeds, while mostly unsaturated, are highly unstable. Once exposed to air, especially in roasted or pre-shelled varieties, they oxidize quickly, leading to more inflammation, free radical damage, and cardiovascular risk. And don't forget the additives. Many packaged pumpkin seeds are loaded with salt, sugar, or flavoring agents, all of which can raise blood pressure, blood sugar, and trigger other health issues seniors are often trying to avoid. Lastly, they can be rough on the digestive system. Their fibrous outer shell and dense texture can cause bloating, gas, or discomfort, especially for those with sensitive guts or conditions like IBS. So there you have it. The 3 nuts you should embrace after 60 and the 3 you'd be wise to avoid. The small choices you make at snack time may not seem important, but over time they add up to better energy, sharper memory, stronger bones, and a longer, healthier life. Now it's your turn. What's your favorite nut or seed snack? Have you ever noticed a difference in how you feel after eating certain ones? Maybe you've had a health scare or a surprising improvement after making a change. We'd love to hear your experience in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more senior health tips and nutrition advice. Thanks for watching, and here's to aging stronger, smarter, and with purpose.